Junction, home of the Amargosa Opera House. And I've already forgotten the name of the tribe that lives here. Yeah. Oh, a little bit on the desolate side.
It's really pretty dead.
Wow.
My gosh, man.
I wonder when the last time they actually had a opera performance.
I don't think so.
There's cars.
Wow. Amargosa Opera House. They're also traveling because they have the stickers.
Oh yeah. Looking a bit on the
Look at how deserted is everything.
rough side. I mean, who in their right mind would want to? There's a car.
The one
People
car,
actually live here.
I think crazy people.
It's a horse. Look at the road over there.
Simple horse. Poor guy.
Turn left onto CA 190.
Look at his. Uh-oh.
What? You know where we're going? Here?
No, we turn left.
Vegas.
Wow.
For 30 miles, continue straight on.
Oh, poor horsey. Found dinner. Joking. Hi, horsey.
Well, I told you he's
Nice
looking. Look at
straight
straight on
roads.
us.
Oh, oh. We have.
Record.
I'm recording. Hey, horsey. Come on then. There's a car coming. Seriously? Horsey. Okay then. That was some entertainment. He's found another horse over there. Oh, I see two more. Look at the size of this land, people. How big is it?
3 million.
It's the largest
After Alaska.
national park after Alaska.
Bigger
Dispensary.
than Yellowstone.
It is. There's all your marijuana, people. Cannabis.
Is it?
Yeah. Don't breathe when you're around here. Might get high.
Hello, Wendy. Where are we?
Welcome to Death Valley. Have a gander.
Everybody's coming here to take a picture. Well, it's strong wind, yeah?
Hello, John.
Alright, girl, on that side.
Just a selfie.
Chop, chop.
Hey, you want me to get your picture?
Please.
There's a generation for the whole selfie thing.
Thank you.
Someone's a professional.
Thank
you.
You want to take a picture of you guys?
Sure.
Wendy, give me your phone.
I love the way that you all color coordinated.
Yeah.
You guys been in yet?
Sorry?
No, we're on the way.
Okay. They had some
And
flash
just-
flooding from that rain down as you
Really?
get closer to Bad bad water basin there.
Really?
So, I mean, I don't know how bad it is. We got there, it started raining as we're going, and then we're like, yeah, you know, just some rain, whatever. Well, we decided to head out to do some more exploring, and yeah, the stuff was washed off the side of the road. Like, so and it might be, I'm not saying they got it fixed, but it might not be, but there's just all the stuff is just across the road, rocks and water.
Well, I'm glad we didn't get in it. Funny faces, come on.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
So what else is there to see? So you're on your way out now, right?
Yeah, we're leaving, but yeah, there was more than we thought. Like we did the
Right there.
painters, artists.
Okay, artisan thingamajigger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
We're
was
too big for that though. I don't think we're allowed to go around it.
Yes,
Yes,
don't. Because
true.
that's our friends right there. And they could barely make it through.
Really? Wow.
there's the Dante's View.
I don't think we're allowed up there either.
Can't go that far up. Okay.
It's 25 maximum.
I mean, my guess is they have the road cleaned up for Badwater Basin. Because that was a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
And that's neat. That's the salt flats. I don't know how much homework you did.
A little bit. I know what you mean by that one, yeah.
Yeah.
We go to the visitor centre though, they'll tell us.
So where's
Right.
your
Right.
son?
But
What's
like
that?
we said,
Where's your
follow the rules
Yes,
with
my
the
son?
link.
Yeah,
Okay.
where's your
Because it is very curvy. and-
No. Actually, we're two groups.
Oh, okay.
So we had a boy's truck and
I'm
a
thinking,
girl's car.
Where's his son?
Oh, yeah. No, I was like, we just walked over there, and then the other one's there.
Oh,
wow.
okay. All right.
But yeah, we're just a group of
Oh, this is
parents with
great.
4 kids apiece. So
That's wonderful.
Super.
Do you want us to take a picture of all of you together?
Sure. That would be
You
wonderful.
probably don't have many
Thank you.
opportunities for that. Right. Smile. Any funny ones? Come on. Funny.
It'd be funny again.
Okay, I've got like
thanks.
8 on there.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you
Go
for the
careful.
information, guys.
No problem.
Thank you. Forest Preserve?
I can't remember the name of it, but there's actually a place where you can drive around with all this coloured rock, Artisans Point or something like that, but we're too big. You have to be 24 feet in length or shorter, otherwise it's like a loop, but it's to go up and around and it's meant to be gorgeous, but at least we can see it from a distance.
Thank you for the lesson, Professor Wendy.
You're welcome. I'll get the name right later.
So Wendy, what happened? What happened? Talk to me.
Well, I had the chance to practice my Polish and I realized how poor it is. But when we were just pulling up to this Zabieski point, we saw 2 ladies trying to help somebody and looked like she was going to pass out or vomit or something.
Wait. Yeah.
And should we stop and talk?
No.
Careful, you're going to fall. So then straight away, my husband's like, so Wendy, you're going to go with the peppermint? Essential oil, doTERRA, I'll have you know. So I did, cup in hand with some icy water, and
And the ice from where?
we have an ice maker, one of our recent purchases, because we have been spoilt and we don't like warm water. So anyway, so I went over there to find out what was going on, and I mean, it's not warm. It's not warm now. I think it's just maybe, it's not even high altitude. I have no idea, but oh, that's not high.
No, because we came from 3,000.
Okay, but either way, she wasn't feeling well, so she had a oil experience, and the ice obviously helped with some water, and she's feeling much better afterwards. So always looking for opportunities to help others.
Cool. emergency. Wendy, I think bathroom her area.
Siodek chciała? Nie, jak chcesz, tam nie ma gdzie, wiesz? Dopiero za 1,5 godziny.
Kto się źle czuje?
Wszyscy. Mamy jedną taką. Ale wie
Mamy
pan co?
wodę
Mam
mamy.
brak, idziemy do sami Polacy. Ciągnij, czekaj. Poczekaj, Danusia.
Słuchajcie, woda jest.
Otóż. Dobra.
Żeby nie zemdlała tam.
Nie macie wody?
Alinka, tu pani ma wodę.
Położymy nogi do
Grzech chyba nie.
Ale posmarować?
Okay, so it's cooling. Czy pan go chłodzi?
Chłodzi się. Okej, już dobrze.
Ale czy na przykład czy do
powąchania.
Do powąchania, weź, to się
Tylko.
od razu będziesz miała.
ja to
Stawiano nogi.
wnięcie do wymiany.
Albo tutaj pod nosem sobie, Wendy, nie?
Troszeczkę wziąć sobie kropelkę.
Jest
Już lepiej.
Dobrze, dziękujemy. Przy okazji ktoś jeszcze chce.
Deep breaths, honey, deep breaths. Otherwise have to. Should have brought my oil with me.
Wow. Okay, I wait for you.
No. Look at this. That's a selfie moment.
Whoa. Woman, wait a second.
Deep breathing. Wow.
Death Valley. I think you're going to use oils in a second on me now.
Come on, baby. Gotta get fitter. Oi. Wow. Amazing.
We just missed the rain.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crumbly. That's it.
Look like she needs me.
Look at the colours.
You know what?
Look at the colours.
It's like coffee cream. Look at this color. It's like vanilla.
They're not together.
Borax.
Why couldn't we go to Badwater?
Because you forbid me to go there.
In 1 mile, turn left onto Airport Road.
Quiet, honey. Okay, so Badwaters is actually what you see over there. Is just the sea level, below sea level, salty,
Below sea level.
dead area. But anyway, we had the storm come through before we arrived and it washed out part of the road. So they blocked it off and we can't go there.
And today is Sunday, so nobody is working in California.
I don't think that's the issue.
I think it is the issue.
Okay then. So there you have it.
91, 660 and 625.
So that's what happens when there is only one gas station.
And here it's dump station.
Ah, but how about over here?
Let's explore. Maybe they have also water.
Furnace Creek
Turn
Visitor
left onto
Center.
Airport Road.
What are you up to?
I'm 3.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
It's going to be.
Okay, where's the broom? Okay. I have such a strong husband. Look at this. Look at this. Whoa! Hercules! Oh. That's not good.
You're a very light person.
Oh, keep speaking, honey. So we're going to explore the campground. I don't know if you can hear me because it's windy. But with the America the Beautiful Pass, we are at a campground and we will see what the name is in a minute because I don't remember. But we are in Death Valley. And we're going to go for a spin around and pay up our dues. So with America the Pass, we paid $80, I think, for the year. And that allows us to come into this campground and paid us half price. So we don't have hookups because it's cool enough. It's good that we came here in June, so June 11th today, and it's somewhere, be careful,
60 bucks.
somewhere around 80 degrees. I did see a sign for 90, but it's hard to believe. So those are hookups over there, electric, water, probably. But for $8 for a night, even my husband agreed.
Too much money.
Hey, Jack.
Death Valley. Death Valley.
And we're still alive.
Nacional.
Look at that for a view.
Minus 282 feet.
All right. Okay, what have we got for dinner?
For dinner, we have fish a la UFO.
Our guy. That's
That
ice.
was ice. Courgettes. And fried potatoes.
Yum, yum. And gotta give her a name. Don't know yet, but our ice making machine. So, bon appetit. Just had a good meal with fish. Now tell us the story behind the fish meal, okay?
Well, the fish is or are
It depends.
are usually in the water. But you will not believe what happened. I mean, I don't care if you believe or not. This is a story. We went to Lake Mead, Nevada, and we were looking for a place to dry camping because we are self-contained and
What does it mean, dry camping?
no hookups. It means no electricity, no water. We have everything. We have water, we have power, we have even ice. So what happened is that we were driving, we reached some point and we didn't know where to go. And I said to Wendy, can you stop? I will stop, and can you ask this guy, maybe he knows something, because he had some kind of minivan or some kind of GP car, yeah? And so when they stopped him and said, sir, excuse me, can you tell us where is the best way to go to the water, to the close to the water? And this guy said, no, this is not good, blah, 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 and things like this, you know, and he told us where to go, some campground, something like this. And so, okay, we just heard about it, but we're looking for something like boondocking. And said, okay, thank you very much, God bless you. The moment we said God bless you, something happened to this guy. He suddenly turned around and said, like, listen, did you hear what happened in Las Vegas? I says, no, we didn't hear anything. By the way, I have frozen chicken and frozen fish. Would you like to have some? Because I have so much food that I'm not able to eat. And I said, like, seriously? I mean, you think like, we don't know this guy, getting food is like risky, you know, poison or whatever, but he really looked, you know, my age, maybe a little bit older, look really sincere guy. So we said like, yeah, sure, no problem. And he said to us, guys, what happened is that in Las Vegas, UFO there was some accident in somebody's backyard. And you know what, when you hear this kind of stories in Nevada, you know, Area 51, you're like, okay, all right, okay. Honestly, we were thinking this guy is absolutely nuts. I mean, we talk about some radio station, because sometimes I come across a radio 550 AM, 550 AM in Arizona. At 10 AM they start a special program, and they talk about the UFOs and things like this. But this guy was absolutely 100% believer. He could convince anybody what he believed. He was really a strong believer. So, you know, we've heard him, we said goodbye, and I mean, honestly, you meet a guy in the middle of the desert, you don't know what to think about it, but he talks about UFOs in Las Vegas. I mean, come on, the people taking videos in Las Vegas, and it's like, okay, I mean, this is a crazy land. I mean, I understand that California is crazy, but looks like Las Vegas and Nevada is also crazy. So we finally we went to some place and we found a Lake Mead, a campground, and we were able to go close to the water. I'm talking like 3 feet, yeah, 5 feet from the water. So it was not bad. And so because by the way we have Starlink, so internet everywhere, I started to check my messages and, you know, and check my Twitter, and suddenly I'm bombarded with the information about UFOs landing in Las Vegas.
Southern Nevada is abuzz tonight with stories about the crash of an unknown object and the alleged sighting of strange creatures in the backyard of a Northwest Valley home.
So it was last night that 8 News Now investigator David Charnes reported about how Metro Police responded back on May 1st after receiving a strange call from a very frightened family. Well, our report generated a global response, and now piecing together the sequence of events has been kind of tricky, in part because the primary witnesses have been almost as elusive as the beings they say they encountered. Chief Investigator George Knapp is as perplexed as the rest of us. George.
As you know, this is not our first UFO rodeo. We first heard about the incident in early May via the Metro Police grapevine. The incident has a lot in common with other bizarre cases from around the world: an alleged crash, strange beings, and bits and pieces that don't make sense. But the police took this seriously, and so do we. Just before midnight on April 30th, skywatchers across several western states saw a bright fireball streak through the heavens. A police officer working in the Northwest Valley caught a glimpse of the colorful object on his body cam. At nearly the same time, a Ring camera in the area recorded a strange noise and what sounds like a crash.
Honestly, I was like, now I don't know what to think. I'm sorry, I was thinking that this guy is crazy, but now I see that even the news, police station, they are checking on the people because they see that some creatures 8 to 10 feet high landed with eyes that were flashing, like illuminating, and skinny legs and things like this, greeny skin. I'm thinking like, no, yeah, I mean, come on, there's probably some other hoax and things like this. But when the people from the news media started to say that people were calling to the police stations and reporting some light in the area, I was like, my gosh. So in the end of the story, I would like, I mean, look, it is this long story, but you can check it out, what happened in Las Vegas in June. We had a wonderful fish. Thank you very much to the guy who is a believer in UFO, and we were really grateful.
So I wanted to mention that as we were sitting here eating the fish, and he also blessed us with some chicken as well. But
I mean, 2 portions. I mean, two
packets.
Yeah,
2 packets of it. So what we were realizing during this whole thing, and a little bit different subject, but realizing how God has his thumbprint working behind every situation. So say a little bit different from the UFO thing. So right now we're in Death Valley, and we were hesitant about coming today, where we're going to stay. We have a pass with the Harvest Host, which we haven't used yet. We have a membership, but we haven't used it. And we had the option of staying at a winery. So we went to fellowship at a church this morning, and everything was great until, and it looked like it was going to, they were already saying it's going to forecast thunderstorms. It was already 50% thunderstorms, and you could see it was getting darker and darker. And we just pulled over to check the map because, again, we're planning on going to Death Valley. And Jack turned off the engine, and it was dead. I mean, the battery died there and then. I mean, there was no pre-warning of it. It just died. And the amazing thing was that we're in the city. We're in a small town, but the town has Walmart. It has AutoZone, all the stores that you need. We were 4 minutes from AutoZone. And there is a device, and I think we recorded it in another video, that's like an emergency button, which first time he used it. And we were able to kind of like jumpstart Faith, the motorhome. So we were able to go to the AutoZone. So then we went, and Jack was able to replace it with a little bit of a struggle because it hadn't been changed for over 4 years. And again, the whole point of me mentioning this is about God's timing in it at all. I mean, if we were probably there for a good hour changing that battery. So just like we started the journey, and we could see that it's getting darker and darker, and a few little spots of rain, but still we made our way. And then we get to already inside Death Valley National Park, and we're looking for the sign because we want to take some, a photograph saying that we're here. And we got talking to another couple, and anyway, so a little bit of interaction there, taking pictures of them. And then they had mentioned that one of the areas, Badwater, they had already gone through a storm, so that thunderstorm had already hit Death Valley. So that makes me think we were just the timing of it, because if we had even like 30 minutes earlier, we would have been stuck in that storm. It actually washed away the road, so even now we're not able to go and see it because it's been washed out basically. But to think that we could have got stuck in that, I mean, the winds were bad enough as we were crossing, like, from the entrance. We had to go really slow because we got a high, the height of Faith. You can feel it pulling us off the side of the road. But not only that, so one, protecting us from getting stuck in the storm, but two, we went to some of the places we couldn't see because of the length of Faith. So some of the places you had to be 24 foot, and we're over 30. So one of the first places really that we explored is Bielski, I'm probably saying that wrong, point. So we get there, and just the timing of it, just as we're pulling up, we see a couple of ladies. One is definitely struggling, like she's going to vomit any minute, like they're going to pass out. And because of the incident that 2 years ago, when somebody had altitude sickness, that I went there with some peppermint essential oil to help. And so Jack's response was, so you're going to go and help her with the oil? So I literally grabbed a cup of water with our ice. I'm grateful that we have an ice maker, and my peppermint oil, and I went to see, I was looking for her. She ended up being in the bathroom, and there was a group of people outside. They turned out to be Polish. So we got talking. They were just they'd already been up the hill to see the view, but again, the timing of it all, I was able to help her with a little bit of essential oil. I think she was just
5 minutes later, we already...
Yeah. I think she was just overheated, but just the cooling aspect of the essential oil of peppermint, it was just like God is in the details. He really is in the details. We missed the storm. We were able to find this campsite, but to be able to have a campsite safe. Jack's already tired after changing the battery and everything. It's dry camping, but we have a safe environment. So just always stop and think, slow down and stop and think, what is it that God is doing? That He's orchestrating something. So even like now, we have a few people around us. In my mind, I'm like, who does He want us to meet? Who does He want to speak to? And I truly believe if we slow down enough, because we're in the life is just so busy. If we can slow down enough and okay, Holy Spirit, who do you want us to talk to? What do you want us to say to them? Can we encourage them? Whatever it is. But that's what I wanted to share, that just the timing is God's timing. Just have to remember that we're being led by Him, and it's in His timing, and every day is an adventure. That's it.
All right. So what happened, Wendy?
Well, this poor guy
I'm here because wind.
Poor guy just went around the corner with his trailer. And caught the tire, his rear tire, totally ruined it. And then we went to offer help, and another car offered help, and the guy got his job done real fast, and very happy.